Wake up your inner strength. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that the only thing holding you back from the life you dream of is you. Not your job, not your circumstances, not the people around you, but you. Every single day, you have a choice to stay small, to settle, to let fear whisper in your ear, or to rise, to claim your power, and to live a life that feels unstoppable. Today, I'm here to show you exactly how to wake up that inner strength you didn't even know was waiting inside you. The first step to waking up your inner strength is recognizing your own power. It might sound simple, almost too simple, but most people overlook it entirely. So often, we spend our lives waiting for someone else to tell us that we're capable, that we're enough, that we deserve more. We wait for the right promotion, the right opportunity, the right timing, or the right person to validate us. And in the meantime, our potential sits quietly, untapped, waiting for permission that will never come from the outside. The truth is, the only permission you need is your own. Everything you've ever dreamed of achieving, everything you've ever wanted to become, is already within you. It's already there waiting for you to claim it. You don't need someone else to hand it to you. You just need to see it, believe it, and act on it. Recognizing your own power starts with awareness. You need to start looking at yourself honestly, without judgment, and notice your strengths, your talents, and even the times when you've shown resilience without even realizing it. Think about the challenges you've already overcome, the obstacles you've already faced, and the moments when you pushed through even when you didn't think you could. Those moments are proof. They are evidence that you are stronger than you've given yourself credit for. Most people underestimate themselves because they focus on what they have done rather than acknowledging what they have already accomplished. This shift in perspective is essential. Start reminding yourself of your wins, no matter how small they seem. Every single win is a building block of your strength. Believing in your own power also means letting go of the stories you tell yourself about your limitations. So many people walk around carrying invisible weights of doubt, fear, and insecurity. They think, I'm not good enough, I don't have what it takes, or I'll never be able to do that. These thoughts are not facts. They're just habits of the mind, and they can be changed. You have to challenge them, speak to yourself differently, and remind yourself constantly that you are capable of far more than you realize. You have to practice looking in the mirror and saying, I am capable. I am enough. I can do this. The more you say it, the more you believe it. The more you believe it, the more your actions will reflect it. Your power isn't about being perfect or never failing. It's about understanding that you have the ability to rise, to create, and to impact your life in ways that you may have never dared to imagine. Recognizing your power is the first spark. Once you see it, feel it, and believe it, everything else begins to fall into place. It's about stepping into yourself, fully and unapologetically, and realizing that you've had the strength all along. Taking responsibility for your life is one of the most powerful, yet most overlooked, steps to awakening your inner strength. It's tempting to blame circumstances, people, or bad luck when things don't go our way. It's human nature to point fingers at the world around us, the boss who didn't recognize us, the partner who didn't support us, the economy that seems stacked against us. But every time we hand over our power to someone or something else, we are quietly giving away our ability to create the life we truly want. Responsibility isn't about guilt or self-blame. It's about reclaiming your power and recognizing that you have the ability to control how you respond, how you act, and how you move forward. Taking responsibility starts with understanding that your life is shaped by your choices, no matter how small they seem. Every decision you make, from how you spend your morning to how you react to a setback, matters. It's easy to convince yourself that your circumstances are the reason you can't succeed. But the truth is that those circumstances are just a stage. How you perform on that stage is entirely up to you. When you stop blaming, you free yourself from being a passive actor in your own life and step into the role of a creator. You begin to realize that even when life knocks you down, you can choose how you respond. Every failure becomes an opportunity. Every mistake becomes a lesson. And every setback becomes a stepping stone toward growth. Responsibility also means owning your emotions, your decisions, and your actions. No one else can do that for you. Waiting for someone to apologize, waiting for the perfect opportunity, or waiting for a magical break is surrendering your potential. True inner strength comes from understanding that you are the captain of your ship. You decide the direction, the speed, and how you navigate the storms. Even if the winds are strong, the waves are high, or the night is dark, you have control over your choices. And the more you embrace this mindset, the more confident and unstoppable you become. When you fully take responsibility, Life stops happening to you and starts happening because of you. You are no longer at the mercy of external factors. Instead, you are shaping the reality around you with every conscious decision you make. You understand that life isn't about waiting for permission, luck, or fairness. It's about stepping up, claiming your power, and taking consistent action, no matter what challenges arise. The moment you embrace responsibility is the moment you awaken the part of you that is unshakable, unstoppable, and fully alive. Strength doesn't grow in comfort. It grows when you step into situations that scare you, that push you, and that force you to rise above what you thought was possible. The truth is, most people spend their lives avoiding discomfort. They stay in safe routines, avoid risks, and cling to situations that feel familiar because it's comfortable. But comfort is a trap. It keeps you small. It keeps your potential locked away, waiting for a moment that may never come. If you want to awaken your inner strength, you must stop running from discomfort and start seeing it as a training ground for your growth. Every time you face a challenge, you're not just dealing with an external situation, you're building courage, resilience, and confidence in yourself. Discomfort comes in many forms. It could be the fear of rejection, the uncertainty of change, or the challenge of stepping into a role that feels bigger than you. It could be pushing yourself in your career, starting a new project, or confronting difficult truths about yourself. The moment you avoid these things, you're choosing fear over growth, stagnation over progress. But when you embrace the challenge, you send a powerful message to yourself. I am capable. I can handle this. I can rise even when it's hard. This mindset is what separates people who live fully from those who merely exist. Every obstacle, every difficult conversation, every uncomfortable situation is a chance to expand your inner strength. Think about it this way. Growth is never comfortable. Learning new skills, achieving big goals, and creating a life you're proud of all require you to stretch beyond the familiar. You have to be willing to fail, to fall, and to feel vulnerable. And yet, every time you do, you come out stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next challenge. Discomfort becomes your teacher, not your enemy. It reshapes how you see yourself and how you respond to life's pressures. The more you step into challenges, the more you discover that your strength is far greater than you imagined. Embracing challenge also means changing your perspective on fear. Fear is not a stop sign, it's a signal. It tells you that you are on the edge of growth, right where transformation happens. When you lean into that fear, instead of avoiding it, you build courage muscle by muscle, step by step. Each time you face something uncomfortable, you are literally training yourself to thrive under pressure, to move forward even when the odds are against you, and to awaken the strength that's always been inside. Life's greatest rewards are never found in comfort. They are found in the moments when you dare to rise above it. Life will test you. It will throw challenges at you that feel impossible, moments that make you question everything, and obstacles that seem insurmountable. But your mental resilience, the strength of your mind, is what determines whether you rise or fall. Most people underestimate how much their mindset affects their life. They let negative thoughts, self-doubt, and fear dictate their actions, and as a result, they give up before they even try. Mental resilience is not about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about training yourself to respond in a way that moves you forward no matter what happens. It's about seeing setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities to grow, adapt, and come back stronger. Building mental resilience begins with awareness. You have to start noticing the thoughts that run through your mind every day. Are they lifting you up or holding you back? Are you focused on what's possible, or are you trapped in fear and negativity? The stories we tell ourselves shape our actions far more than we realize. Every time you choose to frame a situation positively, to focus on solutions rather than problems, you are strengthening your resilience. It's a muscle that grows each time you consciously decide to approach challenges with courage and clarity, instead of panic or avoidance. Another critical part of mental resilience is learning to detach from outcomes. Life will not always go the way you planned. People will let you down. Opportunities will be delayed or lost. Circumstances will test you, but resilience is what allows you to maintain control of your emotions and your actions, even when the world around you feels chaotic. It's the ability to say, I may not be able to control this situation, but I can control how I respond to it. That mindset creates a sense of power that no external challenge can take away. Mental resilience also requires practice, consistency, and patience. Just like training your body, you cannot build resilience overnight. You must expose yourself to challenges regularly, reflect on your response, and intentionally cultivate habits that strengthen your mind. Daily practices like affirmations, meditation, journaling, or even deliberate problem-solving exercises help condition your mind to stay focused, calm, and confident, even in high-pressure situations. The more you practice, the more automatic this strength becomes, until facing challenges is no longer intimidating. It's an opportunity to grow and prove to yourself how unstoppable you truly are. Finally, building mental resilience means refusing to let temporary setbacks define your story. Every difficult moment is a chance to demonstrate courage, to stretch beyond your perceived limits, and to solidify the unshakable belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. When you train your mind to endure, adapt, and persevere, you awaken a power inside that cannot be measured by circumstances. It is limitless, relentless, and entirely your own. Your inner strength doesn't exist in isolation. It thrives in the environment you create for yourself, the people you spend time with, the ideas you expose yourself to, and the energy you allow into your life. One of the most overlooked secrets of success and personal power is how much influence your circle has on your mindset, your decisions, and your growth. Every relationship, every conversation, every connection either lifts you up or drags you down. The people around you are mirrors, reflecting back your potential, your energy, and your confidence. Surround yourself with those who inspire, challenge, and support you, and your inner strength will grow exponentially. Keep toxic influences at a distance and watch as your life transforms. Being mindful of your environment starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you feel after being around certain people. Do they energize you, push you forward, and make you feel capable, or do they drain you, make you doubt yourself, and limit your vision? Many of us underestimate the power of influence. A single negative voice, repeated often enough, can erode your confidence, weaken your resolve, and make you question your abilities. On the other hand, one positive, uplifting voice can spark motivation, ignite action, and remind you of your limitless potential. The key is to choose your circle deliberately, not by chance. Seek out people who challenge you to be better, who celebrate your wins, and who refuse to let you settle for mediocrity. Surrounding yourself with the right energy isn't just about people. It's about the experiences, habits, and environments you cultivate. What you consume mentally, emotionally, and even physically affects your strength. Reading empowering books, listening to inspiring podcasts, engaging in activities that stretch your abilities, and spending time in spaces that fuel your creativity all contribute to an atmosphere where your inner strength can thrive. Conversely, endless scrolling through negativity, gossip, or self-doubt only weakens your focus and confidence. The energy you allow into your life either empowers you or diminishes you, and every choice you make matters. It's also about being intentional in your interactions. Build relationships that are reciprocal, where support, respect, and growth are mutual. Avoid draining dynamics, where energy is one-sided, and don't be afraid to distance yourself from those who consistently pull you down. Protecting your inner space is not selfish, it's necessary. The stronger your environment, the stronger you become, and the more easily your inner strength can manifest in every area of your life. Finally, understand that your inner strength will shine brightest when it's nurtured by others who see your potential. Life is not meant to be faced alone, and the right energy will amplify your courage, focus, and resilience. When you deliberately surround yourself with the people, experiences, and influences that lift you, your growth becomes inevitable, and your ability to conquer challenges becomes unstoppable. Knowing your power, embracing challenges, building resilience, and surround yourself with the right energy is meaningless if you don't take action. Strength without action is just potential sitting idle, waiting for a moment that may never come. The truth is, the world doesn't reward ideas, plans, or dreams. It rewards those who act. Every bold, decisive step you take compounds over time. Every small decision, every effort, every attempt adds momentum to your life. Taking bold action is about moving forward even when the path is uncertain, even when fear whispers in your ear, and even when you don't have all the answers. It's about showing up for yourself every single day and refusing to wait for perfect conditions, perfect timing, or perfect confidence. Bold action starts with a mindset shift. Most people wait until they feel ready, until they feel confident, until everything aligns perfectly. The reality is readiness and perfection are illusions. You don't become confident by waiting, you become confident by acting. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, You prove to yourself that you are capable. Every time you take action despite fear, doubt, or uncertainty, you strengthen the part of you that refuses to be held back. Action is the bridge between who you are now and who you want to become. Without it, your inner strength remains theoretical. With it, you become unstoppable. Taking bold action also requires courage and consistency. It's not about making one big move and then stopping. It's about showing up daily, making decisions, and moving forward even when progress feels slow. It's about committing to the process and trusting that each step, no matter how small, is building something greater. The people who succeed are not always the most talented. They are the ones who take action repeatedly, in spite of doubt, in spite of fear, and in spite of setbacks. Every bold move compounds momentum. Every choice to act reinforces your belief in yourself and accelerates your growth. Bold action doesn't require grand gestures. It can be as simple as starting a conversation, sending an email, making a phone call, or committing to a small step that moves you closer to your goals. What matters is that you do it consistently and courageously. Action turns ideas into reality, plans into results, and potential into power. Finally, taking bold action every day is the ultimate proof of your inner strength. It demonstrates that you are not just a dreamer, you are a doer. It shows that you refuse to be passive, that you refuse to wait for life to hand you what you want, and that you are fully committed to shaping your own destiny. The more you act boldly, the more unstoppable you become. Each step you take is a declaration to yourself and to the world that you are ready to claim the life you were meant to live. Your inner strength has always been inside you, waiting for the moment you choose to recognize it. Every challenge you faced, every fear you've overcome, every small victory has been proof that you are capable of far more than you've given yourself credit for. Today, it's time to stop waiting for validation, permission, or the right moment. Strength is not given, it's claimed. By acknowledging your power, taking responsibility for your life, and stepping boldly into discomfort, you begin to awaken a version of yourself that is unshakable, unstoppable, and unapologetically alive. Every action you take, no matter how small, is a declaration that you are ready to embrace the life you were meant to live. Taking control of your life means understanding that no one else can do it for you. When you take responsibility, you reclaim your power and your freedom. Life is no longer something that happens to you. It becomes something that happens because of you. Every setback becomes a stepping stone. Every failure becomes a lesson, and every challenge becomes an opportunity to grow stronger. By cultivating mental resilience, you ensure that you are prepared for anything life throws at you, turning obstacles into opportunities and pressure into purpose. Your mindset is the foundation upon which your inner strength is built, and it determines the height of the life you can create. The people, environments, and experiences you surround yourself with play a massive role in amplifying your strength. By choosing energy that lifts you, by building connections that challenge and inspire you, and by eliminating influences that drain or distract you, you create an ecosystem where your power can thrive. And finally, none of this matters without action. Bold, consistent action is what transforms potential into reality. It's what turns dreams into results and intentions into achievements. Each courageous step you take is proof to yourself and the world that your strength is real and unstoppable. Ultimately, waking up your inner strength is a journey, not a one-time event. It's about choosing courage over comfort, growth over fear, and action over hesitation every single day. It's about becoming a person who no longer waits for life to hand them what they deserve, but who actively claims it. When you commit to this path, you will discover a power within that is limitless, resilient, and unstoppable. Your inner strength is not just for surviving, it's for thriving, for conquering, and for living a life that feels truly alive. The moment to start is now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it inspires you to awaken the inner strength that's been waiting inside you all along. Remember, the power to change your life is already within you. You just have to claim it. If this video motivated you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful content that fuels your growth. Until next time, stay strong, stay bold, and keep rising every day.